So I'm wondering if this person with this family life energy was this big emperor energy that wanted something simple. Um, it's almost like this is the double life portion of somebody's spouse. This person was mirroring you by owning these companies in your name that could have been left to me or you. They gave it all up to be in a family life or some married life besides you, even if they were supposed to be married to you. These assets have something to do with you or me, with this Two of Swords, this God energy. So somebody could have gave off all this stuff and went into the simple life. Say there's two of your spouse. Somebody gave this shit up and went into a simple life to start another family after the fake family that they had with you because they stole all your assets and finances and lived a life of luxury or something for 20 something years, 28 years, something like this. So now they gave all this stuff up to live a simple life, but it was my stuff. You get what I'm saying? It might even be this that this guy didn't love theyself. They wanted to see what love is, so they went and started having this. But I don't see why they couldn't see what love was when they was with you or me. It's almost like these are when the elements were separated. They were able to get away with this. And now there's some big shift here. Now all these people are back here from wherever the fuck they was at or coming up out of the woodworks. Like people's faces is showing up and shit like this in my feed again. After they were able to totally blindfold me and take something from me or sell off something that belongs to me. Again, we got the Two of Swords not being shady. Somebody could have said I was shady or you were shady. It's not true. They could have even made you not be a Queen of Wands or not be appealing or powerful. This could be like a power move that took away your power as a Queen of Wands. When somebody sold all these companies and brands and didn't give you anything from it, or they gave it away to other people that they knew, they just didn't want me or you to have it. So somebody could be trying to put you down as a Queen of Wands, but this is still God here. All right. They could have put you down as an Empress by getting this marriage, but the Empress could be married to herself. Also, somebody cut you out of something. Maybe a will. Like, say, in the will of God, I'm in the will as the only daughter. These people took all my stuff and was playing in it for 30 years or 10 years or whatever it is, however long it is. Okay. hmm But if anything, this man right here, what is this underneath here? They can't do this cycle no more. They did this shit too many times. So the round and round is in reverse. This person played too many times. So we're seeing that this child is not the Queen of Wands. Maybe they put some estates that's in a King of Wands. I could have got some inheritance from a King of Wands or Queen of Wands energy. The person put the shit in the name of their child, okay, that they had with somebody else. All this because they had all these businesses, this empire or something like this. And instead of just giving it over to me once they wanted to step out of the limelight, they just gave it to all these other people or something. Let these businesses fail. Whatever this is, that could be why bad credit is here. Maybe the person didn't know they got it. Everybody wanted it, but they didn't know what to do with it. So maybe this person didn't know what to do with all these businesses. They're not business minded. They were just being greedy or being a bitch. And then we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, this came from a King of Wands set this up, prepared this table for a Queen of Wands. He looked at this as his daughter, whether it is or not. But I don't know why it's like this child that they have now. This person is a Queen of Wands in reverse, so they could have sacrificed their other child. They could have sacrificed. It's like now their child is a Queen of Wands in reverse. Maybe this person don't care what happens to the child. This is people that don't care about what happened to people after they feel like they sacrificed them and they got what they want or they cleared themselves from something. They don't even give a fuck about their little baby or something like this. Whoever this is. They don't care what happens. Like this could be an older entity. They know they're gonna die before this child get big. They ain't gonna care. Okay. Or somebody trying to stop a cycle, you know what I'm saying? Of Queen of Wands or feminine power. I don't know. But I feel like this man was not the Empress. So this could be a king. Okay. There's something from you being from me being the Empress and a Queen of Wands. Whatever this is, this was a big thing, man. This took away somebody's power. But God, somebody is still a God energy here. So somebody could still be trying to connect it to me, my God source energy, and then have this family or something after doing this shit here to me. So I can't have nothing. It's like somebody knew that they was about to sit down and I was going to stand up. And instead of handing me over this stuff, like, okay, I did have your stuff or something, whatever, like this, I feel like somebody thought you would never figure this out or you would never see it. I don't know. That could be why this person is still being, and then now you being locked in this town by this, you're the one that I want. You know what I'm saying? But you about to bring a tower to this shit if you stay here. It ain't for you. In this area, in this whatever this is. You get what I'm saying? And then we got this father energy in reverse. This grandfather or this father energy in reverse. I don't know. Maybe this person with this 6 of Wands in reverse. Is that 6? This was supposed to be like a victory that these people will be having to watch this person or be able to spy on this person or claim that they're a council of people that have to watch this monster or something. Somebody is saying that somebody is not a danger to society. So these people could have lied and ruined your whole reputation, your whole future. And so these could be some other children that was connected to you and this man in the background, and they may be happy that this man is getting exposed or something. Maybe this person doesn't care about their children. This can even be an older man that's having these that have a baby. That now after all this playing around in people's lives and shit after 50, 60 years, now this motherfucker want to have a baby. But something could be being replaced or something, and these two people are going to be left out of it. The woman is getting cut out of something. This man was not the Empress. This is the Empress. You get what I'm saying? This is the Empress right here. Queen of Wands. The Empress, Empire, EMP. So maybe they don't do an EMP. Maybe they do an EMP. They found a way to do something was to do an EMP on the Empress, on her mind, to shut it down or something so she can't get messages from her ancestors or the people that are crossing over or have crossed over. Somebody is saying that they're not the special person here. This little boy that's able to throw these tantrums, they're not even trying it. This is the little boy and little girl. Now, this could represent a forever young version of my boyfriend and my best friend. These two people. The little greedy one and the one that used to be able to throw stuff around so I don't get an advancement. I feel like it was somebody was afraid for me to get a foot in because that was it. Whatever this next level was, I will be able to see that high and say, oh, you the one that took that, or this was mine, or that was mine, or this is what my real name is that y'all was using to take this stuff. Somebody knows that. So they want to keep you down here wondering what the fuck is going. Somebody trying to keep somebody in a pit again. It's like, it's a different type of pit though. It's something about a pit stop. Because this is not, this woman is foreign. This, these people got bad credit. This woman was trying to mirror your energy or mirror my energy. There ain't nothing working over here. Nothing working. Motherfuckers might be like, we going back over there to the real Empress that's in reverse. I don't know what this is. Okay. I don't. This is weird to me. Well, this man was never the Empress. And this person getting cut out of everything. And like I said, this child here, I don't know. The Queen of Wands in reverse, this made me think the child ain't gonna be able to defend itself, or like I said, this could be a child that was castrated or cut off from something, from big companies or big corporations or something like this. Somebody like ended something. it ends with us almost like this, but the abuse was being done to somebody else by keeping this stuff from somebody else, because this might be the only thing that I have now on this earth. What to be to step into this business form, learn what it is that that I was supposed to be taking care of, and then just settle into that lifestyle. But I feel like this person wants you left lonely. It is more about the intel that you collect on the way up, because this person still want to come into your energy or my energy or say, oh, this a worthless thing, or that box ain't worth nothing, or it been ran through. But this person still trying to do something. And also there's a little boy or a little somebody did something. It's like something that they so humiliated about. They could have let a little child, they could have tried to set it up like this Queen of Wands did something to their child, molested their child, or these are people that do these rituals where they let their little children, where they come bring their little children to Queen of Wands energy and take inappropriate pictures. Like they can drug you. I told y'all it's some sick, twisted person that was thinking about bringing a little boy, because I'm guessing a little boy's semen works when he's 8 years old. I mean, it's not like a woman where I don't know. I haven't researched this, but I mean, it would be something to know that a little girl has to go through puberty and get her menstrual before she can start having children, right? Maybe this is a fear. Maybe these are people that had a fear of getting people pregnant because they didn't want no baby, and this is why they like to mess with young girls that young. You know what I'm saying? Instead of messing with a person that could get pregnant. Maybe that's why some people mess with children. I don't know. But this could have stemmed from something like this. Somebody in a high power position, afraid to get people pregnant. They'd rather deal with little kids that can't bring them no pregnancy, that can't beat them off, that can't, it's like a power drop. It's something like sickening. Mm. But I feel like somebody wonder if you was ever to find out, or people was ever to find out about this person, the where they're sit, they can whistle blow something and try to act like you was doing something with a kid. I'm just seeing like somebody drugged, laying there, but a child is on them or playing with them or something like this, and somebody is like showing these pictures or something to compromise. But you was never aware that this happened. You was not conscious when this happened. Okay. You was not conscious, or this is how these sick people do: grab you, put you a bag over your head, take you to some facility, you know, leave a naked like I said, leave a naked little girl in the room with you for all these days or whatever like this. You know what I'm saying? It's something weird like this. Or, put a gun to your head and make you lay there while some little boys play around in your, I don't know what the fuck this is. It's like, I don't know. I don't know, but it's something very strange here. And these people they may not have been there, they may not have nothing to do with this, but this is what somebody is doing. It's like something unethical, something very fucking strange. But whose ever wife this person is a foreign energy. Maybe this person is hoping you just go loco, find out who this wife is, and kick this person out the country. Maybe they scared, something like this, of this person. Somebody wants you to cut this person out. It could have been this person's idea to do all this. And this person said, I don't want to go through this cycle of if somebody's going to figure out what happened and everything like this. And this person came up with these ideas to ruin the Queen of Wands, to do whatever this is. These people be having like fake visiting rights to children. You see what I'm saying? Like they could come and swap these children. They make two, one clone and one, because it's not true. It's not actualized. It's not real. This is some system that these people created to be able to do what this ghost dad, it's like a ghost dad uh, group or gang. Do you understand what I'm saying? These people aren't really coming to pick up their children for the weekend. They're always with you, but they could have a order made up, and then that way, if they're seen out and about with the clone of your child or something, everything is okay. It's some fake system. It's something like this. It may even be what they had to make after Obama came up with the same sex, because now these people could just mingle amongst themselves. They don't have to come down to earth and make connections with people that won't have as much as them, and risk if these people is going to rat them out or something like this one day. because it's something about where you're, what step you're on. I could be the most high and I'm on the highest step, but the way they made this system, I'm the only one. There's nobody else to rally with me and say, we are these type of people and we need these rights. It's not. It's like whatever these people is, they've been passing somebody like a ball around, like a hot potato. You ain't even had time to really realize, even though we going in on these readings, how deep and what this shit really is. And somebody feel like they just gonna cloud your mind a little bit more, and then they're gonna pass you around like this on a lower level because somebody passed away. Somebody that's a powerful warlock or something passed away. A father or a feather figure passed away. And now these people are taking advantage. Now it's like all these bots or these chip people that they created, they feel like they going to do, like if people was handling me in the world card energy in my youth or back in the day, this was something handled by higher up elite people. But then as these people, something died down, they passed the ball down a little bit more. Then they let the industry play with the ball, the music industry, and then they drop. I don't belong in none of these fucking areas. But then they dropped the ball down a little bit more. And now it's like the people that from your neighborhood that did some sinister ritual or some witch hunt on you when you was younger, unbeknownst to you or beknownst to you, they are back in the mix and they want to play, or they now they want to say, oh, just take us back. But whatever this is, you didn't get to get justice for this. Like it's like somebody tried to cut out the chunk of time in space where justice would have been coming in for this hate crime, whatever the fuck this is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Justice would have been coming in for this right now. Do you get what I'm saying? And somebody played with this space and time right now so that this shit would not something. So I told you, whatever bad this person did, they knew you had this on them. So they had to make it seem like you did something. And like I said, it's cruel because say somebody have their 10-year-old boy, and it don't matter how old the boy is, the man is like, oh, you was in there, yeah, yeah, that a boy. They don't give a fuck about, they just, it's like, at a boy, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this could be something like this where somebody bring their 15-year-old boy around a Queen of Wands and have them penetrate this Queen of Wands, drug this Queen of Wands, and then act like this Queen of Wands was having an affair with their son or a teacher with their student. Something like this. Somebody is acting like that. Somebody is acting like that, man. And it's just the weirdest shit ever. And somebody want to get away with this. And all these people included want to get away with it. They want this person to get away with it so they can go on with their life. After thinking that you was nothing and robbing your whole fucking life from you. That's the part that pisses me off. And it's like, I don't give a fuck if I love this person. This person couldn't have loved me to take this journey without me. If you took 1,000 people, motherfucker, and one wasn't me, that mean that you was either taking advantage of me and y'all was stealing from me, and that's why you didn't do it, or you never gave a fuck about me. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if it's a father. I don't care what this is, because we have to look at the world as separate energy beings. So a lot of us carry different traits of DNA. So every motherfucking DNA type that what the fuck it's almost like somebody wants you to be like, oh, it's almost like I was cursed. Cursed the day, renting the clothes and saying, oh, cursed is the day I was born. You just was some laughing stock that got to go around the rest of your fucking life broke with no money when you could have been the richest motherfucker out of all these people. And they get to walk around with your stuff and just feel like it's better. And somebody think that this is a curse from God. No, these are some people that worked on some experiment or something. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now these people are gonna live like just regular lives, like tuck themselves off into some suburbia, something or whatever. Even if they was famous, it was worth it, is what I'm hearing. To have an innocent person that didn't even know who they was their whole life, didn't get to get any of the gifts or any of the things of their whole life, they think it's worth it that you did not do. It was just, what did you do that for? What did you do that for? Somebody is just vicious. Somebody is just a disgusting person. They only care about themselves. They never had to get in trouble for anything that they ever did. And the justice system is standing behind people like this and harming very innocent people, upright, righteous motherfuckers that follow the code or the law, civilians or whatever you want to call it. And you know what I'm saying? You're responsible if you allow these people to have this equipment and do this. You fucking responsible for it. I don't know what this is, but this shit is a little bit deep. It's feeling different today. Cause I feel like it's like a big old hole was opened up in the sky and it's closed up and people like, ooh, good thing. We was able to blindfold this person until this shit was over and now we free. And it's like, no, something's just beginning. You see what I'm saying? This may not even be, your person could be dead for 15 years. This is just some empty vessel that's walking around in the flesh like this is them. This is not flesh and blood, or this is not your real husband that you was with. This is something else that people came up with some kind of formula for these things or these creatures or entities to take these businesses and stuff like this, dump them out so that we won't have any elite children or anybody to take over these large corporations, and it's failing. I went to Joanne Fabrics yesterday because I needed to get some clay. I was trying to make something, and I was so sad standing in that store. I was shocked. I was shocked. I was so shocked. We got justice. I was so shocked. 1994. I wonder if somebody did this to you in 1994. Or maybe somebody had a false accusation here and said when you was 14 something happened. I don't know. Or maybe this was something, this person was acting like they was your dad, but this was your spouse. And they sold all these companies to act like you was their child or their baby or their caretaker or something or their guardian. And maybe this person sold all your shit back then. So you wouldn't have no power, because the Queen of Wands out here walking like somebody said, yeah, I walk it like I talk it. So somebody was transferring all this stuff over to somebody else that's not the Empress, Queen of Wands. So maybe when you was little, somebody did this to you. If this was this in-laws or something, that mean as soon as I met this nigga, they got right on it. You get what I'm saying? Whether it was the one in the Truman Show or somebody in the background, whenever I met this person, they got right on it. Soon as I moved to Waukegan to that metro house, these motherfuckers was already working. They was already, when I went to school the first day, these bitches was talking shit. They was already trying to eat me alive the day I stepped in my motherfucking. Do you understand? Somebody could have been trying to end a cycle of something, a vicious cycle of something, or maybe this is just a cycle of you or your bloodline or your DNA type about having finances. This could even be your child. This could be my child. If the real original child, we moved in this house probably like 8 years ago. If not, I might be mistaken. The real child that came here with me, they could have had all these businesses. They could have took them out of my name, put it in her name. Could be this Emily Pike energy, okay? Because it's funny, because that other little girl that's missing kind of looked like, I call that one clone Pretty, okay? With the perfect face, porcelain face. I call her Pretty. And that could be Pretty, in which they've been starving and make these people lose a lot of weight. They changed them, they trafficked them, or something like this, or that's something they produce off of that DNA. Do you understand what I'm saying? But something happened here. Somebody could be showing up to work or showing up in a new town or something like, this is my wife, this is my child. It's not. This lady, whoever this is that was talking this shit, don't have nothing to do with this. This person was mirroring your energy, your essence, or something like this. This person, whoever this is, they was doing a good job of it too. But this person is not this person's wife. If this person saying, this my kid and my wife, this might be a kid or something, but this is not the wife. These are we got Deb, somebody named Deb or Deborah or Debbie, the boys. This could be a debauchery. It. So Deb it. So Deb is at the top and it is at the bottom. It is not going to be burdened for what Deb was doing. So somebody named Deb or Deborah. Because I'm almost wondering if this Lex Will energy is a clone of this masculine. Because I'm looking at the facial features or the shape, the hair and shit. Because I used to watch his channel or whatever like this a long time ago in the indigenous community. But he looked like these specks. He looked like Deborah. He looked like Charlene. He looked like the aunt and the mother-in-law. He looked like these people. And maybe this was what this person did. I don't know. Cause I remember he was like, oh, I remember he was like, yeah, I got a baby and everything like that. I remember he wasn't too, well, I wouldn't say he was too happy. I could read that motherfucker wasn't too happy about this, but was, you know, but I remember when he was making them t-shirts and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Right. And I think this was around the time when I was making, he was making t-shirts for whatever, but I don't know. I'm wondering if this is who was mirroring something. But he got him a wife from like the Dominican, somewhere the girl was from. Shit, can't remember. But it's showing me how deeply woven some kind of cult is or a cult system in YouTube. Something is deeper than you know or I know. And it is about numbers when it comes to YouTube, but we got to live in a fucking real world too. And I feel like like YouTube is like there's a criminal base or something ran through this shit. People be like, oh, YouTube, they didn't get my money. There's a criminal base or something. They was talking about TikTok, motherfucker. There is something sinister going on. There's something weird. Meanwhile, again, Four of Pentacles, somebody could have took some shit and put it back in these plates that was laid at these tables for you. Maybe your shit is stocked up. Maybe somebody came to Earth, put your shit. Now, the only thing you got to find out is where this is, how to get it. I don't know. Huh? Because you don't want this lawnmower man back in. Hmm? Mm-hmm. I don't like those two sticking right out the side. Yeah. Um, yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles, you can't take this person back or something happened to this person. It's like, nah, I'm gonna keep this shit to myself. I'm gonna keep no, I'll come find you later once I'm settled in and shit and I'm comfortable. Cause this could be traumatizing for somebody. This could be traumatized in the way that they did it to let you know that you was maybe a billionaire or something like this or more, and then show you how easy it was for them to take it and you didn't even know. And then this could be one of those things where people, they say if somebody was like starving when they was a kid, they didn't have food in their house or something, or they always had ugly clothes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or they always yeah, but it still got to get mixed up in the back a little bit. Or they never had good clothes and they got bullied, and then they vowed to when they get older be rich and never had that problem. But sometimes if somebody get rich or something like this, they never spend the money. They penny pinching. They just keep the money, even if they're a trillionaire, they about to die. They still not gonna spend the money. You know what I'm saying? It could cause financial other problems when people feel like that. They want to hold on to it. Other people could be doing better things with the money, but somebody just want to sit on the money. And after they die, it causes a big problem in the family or something like this. But this is fucked up if this money wasn't even for this family. And the person that it was for didn't get a dime of it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody did this. Somebody did this so you or I. So it brings our thing down to, okay, they want you to question if there's a God. But what I'm telling you is, no, I know that there is a gap. It's a group of people that are weapons of mass destruction that have been used in this day to fight against God. And they have been used to cause a deficiency of information or something, or a space between these people and heaven or a higher source. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's something like that. It's not. and they move. It's like a thick web of something. There's no holes or no spaces in this web. It's like a it's something. It's something. It's something. This person had no right to do this. This might be the necessary steps for you or me to take here to keep something tight and closed in. Something is there now. These people are not going to have this is telling exactly what each of these this baby, this person don't even have to be a baby. This could be a son that's like 18, 19, 20 years old, 30 years old. I don't know. But do you see what I'm saying? This person was not, whoever this is, they were not supposed to have access to these companies or these business, or they are not to. This could be something that they were trying to do, like, oh, I'm gonna be the handler or I'm gonna be the guardian of and they was thinking they was about to do some shit like this, and no, you can't. No, no. All this is because they didn't want a Queen of Pentacles to be able to get up off the couch or get out of the regular life and go and do something big. They didn't want this person to do something big. Your mindset and your DNA code already been upgraded. They think that just you having the information that you have and know what you know, that's supposed to drive you crazy. That people were able to have this kind of access to you, play in your motherfucking face, or have a clone like you. They didn't have to apologize. They could just get a clone like you and go play around with that person and fuck on that and do all this other stuff. Nobody had to face you, tell you the truth about nothing. This is insanity. This is insanity. They could have even got this person locked up or harmed or something. And they want to do this shit over and over again. It's something weird like this. I'm telling you, somebody wanted you to seem incompetent or something, like you can't handle something. They don't want you to go off and be big shit. Even though these are big shit people in the background. These aren't big shit people. These people are the names that's whispered in the background. This ain't even nobody that was gonna go and be like a whole Versace or something like this, where the face of it is this and boom and boom. No, this is something else. You just would have been fine and you would have felt good, and it was all you was created to do this, not this person. I was created to, I would have felt like, I'm here. Or you would have felt like, this is what family feels like. Okay, I had the family, found out it might have been fake. I was never supposed to be a family man anyways, or woman. I was supposed to be running these companies. Oh my goodness, this feels so good. This is what somebody knew you was born to do, whatever the fuck this is. It don't matter about how clean your house was, because as soon as somebody gave you these papers, your whole lifestyle was about to change anyway. Do you understand? Your whole fucking lifetime, your whole lifestyle was going to change. Now, somebody could think, well, I thought it was best if I did this stuff and then just came back to you, but I would be having money or whatever. No, you see, that's why I'm saying somebody ain't, it's the experiences. If I'm going to have to be on this earth for however many more years, it was the experience. You don't understand. You don't take that from somebody. You don't take the first steps of your baby from having a baby from somebody. You don't take the first time the baby sits up from somebody. You don't take giving birth to a child of theirs away from somebody. You don't take you don't deserve to live. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people. I don't know what's wrong with them, these things. You don't take that away from people. The first tooth coming in. You don't take that away from people. The right to bond with their baby or breastfeed them, and then bring the baby, keep it with you, and then bring bring the baby back to you after you missed out on those pointers, or bring the baby back to you when it's 15 and is spazzing out and is acting bad and running around town robbing people and thugging people, and got a badass attitude. Now you want to bring it back to the original mom that's in the main female position after you done ruined it. Now these are people that thought you was raising your child now. But at 15, they swapped your child out with whatever else the clone is. And then they brought back the bad child that they had raised in the streets that can't be contained. And then you're like, girl, you changing. You got an attitude. I don't know what's wrong with you. You just changed overnight. Why are you so upset? What could I do to help you? I want to be there for you as a mother or something like this. And there's nothing you could do for this child because that is the child that grew up in the underbelly guts of the streets or something like this. They now got the tender, soft, sensitive child, or the tough child that is well balanced that you were raising. So hold on one second. So it's like they had you raise their children so you could, because they knew what kind of good mother you were and what values you were instilling, and they was gonna go bring you the corrupt child back that got an extensive rap sheet, and you don't even know who this person is. It's like a grown baby. You remember that with one of the Wayans brothers, that baby, that movie when he was a baby, and they were saying, "Oh, ain't he so cute? He a baby," but we could all tell it was a grown ass man. That. Do you see what I'm saying? Somebody's doing this. It's so, yeah, I'm coming. It's so twisted. I'm telling you, there's some kind of justice. It could be two little boys that came up with this plan. Now two little boys could be addicted to you or something like this. But this stagnancy thing is not going to work here. It's being blocked. Somebody is needed for another sector now.
You're not though.
Yes, I am. I'm coming right now.
We need
Look,
to leave.
we got Ace of Pentacles. I'm coming now. We got the Ace of Pentacles here. God damn it! I said I'm coming. Somebody is the Ace of Pentacles here. All right. And I'm hearing it's up to you. It's an ending to whatever the fuck these people were able to do in my name or something. These people here. Copying and all this shit. Bumping heads. It's over. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my purse.
It's my
I told you, yeah.
look in the back.
Yes.
Does it look flat?
No. Cause I'm telling you, somebody, I'm turning off the phone and shit coming out. Somebody was thinking of doing a good job, like somebody wanted to do you right, man. Somebody wanted to do you right, and I just feel like this person is not or did not make it. They found out who is it trying to do the righteous thing, and they could have blocked this person, sent them in another direction, something like that. Hold on one second.
Wow.
I'll be back.